Chris Stapleton, HD 94.7. Will Payne with Two Gun Justice in studio. Woo-hoo. Man, thank you all very much for coming in. All right. My name is Will Payne.
Sam Fields. Paul Stewart.
Mike Manning.
Blake Courtney.
All right, Blake's over on the couch there. Who do you have next to you, Blake, though? Come on.
This is my daughter, Lauren.
All right, we'll give
Our
a
roadie.
shout out to her. Now, I hate to say it, but you're on my microphone, and so you got to get really close to that thing for us to hear you, okay? All right. I mean, like really, really close to it. I mean,
He's the strong, silent type.
we don't normally give that microphone out, but for you can have it tonight. So, just gonna give you a heads up. You just get that thing really close and comfortable, and you'll be all right.
I was never comfortable.
Boy, he sounds good, doesn't he?
Yeah, he said his name is Clint Slayton, but actually his name is the Acoustic Snowman.
That's right.
The acoustic snowman. Wow.
With greatness comes, great responsibility.
Well, I'm glad they brought it into this hot studio
Yeah.
because
That's
it's starting to cool down now that you came in here.
That's right.
And, I noticed earlier we were in here and it was really hot. He comes in, that thing gets ice cold quickly. All right, well, thank you very much. I can tell you this: when we first started putting HD 94.7 together, we started going around Valiant and McCurtain County, and we started talking to people. And I'm not kidding you. Like, the first thing they said is, have you heard Two Gun Justice yet? I said, well, no, but I hear they're playing the Watermelon Festival. And so that was my first experience.
Yeah.
Which was, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
A little while. So I was like, okay, all right. So, and then I go to these establishments that have live music, and I see that Two Gun Justice is playing. Then I walk in. I was a little late. Then I noticed I couldn't get a seat because Two Gun Justice was playing. So I thought, man, something's going on here. Well, finally, we've got some digital audio out there.
Yes.
That's right.
First one, debut album.
And we've got a copy of it. And tonight, we're going to debut it right here on HD 94.7.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about.
That feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, my
All right.
favorite station.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it. People have been very, very kind to us here at HD 94.7. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll the dice or spin the wheel, and we're going to figure out which one we're going to play first. Plus, the guys got instruments in hand. We're going to do some acoustic set. Get ready. Two Gun Justice in studio, HD 94.7. HD 94.7 in studio with Two Gun Justice.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's your mom and them?
That's funny. All right, here we go. Got to get some audio here, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually spin the wheel here to see which song we're going to play off the digital EP, is what I'm going to call it, or digital album that you have provided me. When are we going to have some hard copies available or download available? What's the story there?
We're sold out right now. We have already sold out our first order
Fantastic.
on CDs. However, we are in the process of getting more. All right, but you can get it right now on over 150 different digital outlets. It's on Amazon. It's on Spotify.
We're everywhere.
It's on iTunes. It's on them all.
And
All that and a can of pizza.
And it's on HD 94.7.
Yes.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Vanna, if you would. Let's see which Two Guns Justice song we will play first off the EP or album or digital, whatever they call them now.
Big bucks, no whammy.
All right, here we go. And it is... Oh, that's interesting. All right. Good Man Down. Check it out. Right here, HD 94.7. HD 94.7, Two Guns Justice. Good Man Down. Check it out in studio. Okay, so is this like the first debut of the record?
Yes.
Okay.
We opened for Stoney LaRue at the Ouachita.
Yes.
And that was the night that we actually released our
Turned it
release
loose.
party.
Is this the radio debut?
The
of
radio
record? All right.
debut.
This is
Yes.
the radio debut.
You are our first.
All right. HD 94.7, we got Two Guns Justice in. We're going to be running through them all. We're going to do an acoustic here in just a few minutes. What's the name of the acoustic we're going to do?
Drive on.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No
at all.
pressure.
I'm just letting them talk. Yeah.
Snowman, is he all right? He seems
He's starting to melt over
He
there.
seems a little nervous.
Yeah, $20 is $20.
All right.
Oh god.
All right.
That's an insider.
We're going to go into Don't Fall. What's the story behind this song?
You Don't Fall Out of Love. I wrote that one several years ago. A friend of mine was living with me, a roommate of mine, and I said, man, I feel like writing a song. He said, okay, well, I'm going to run to the store, have it written by the time I get back. And I was like, okay. Well, I didn't tell him I already had the idea and all the music in my head. So I just started writing real fast. And when he got back, like 5 minutes later, I was like, here you go. And we did that. And here we are doing it now.
It happened.
Check it out. Don't Fall now. Here it is on HD 94.7. Two Gun Justice, Don't Fall. HD 94.7. Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right.
All right, so the radio debut of the brand new record is called Good Man Down, and we are so proud to have these guys in studio here on HD 94.7. And check this out. We've got acoustic set ready to roll.
Yeah.
No pressure whatsoever. We're just going to kick back in Will's living room here, have a good time. And what's the name of the song we're going to play?
Drive on.
Check this out. Two Gun Justice, HD 94.7.
Heading south on Highway 271, thinking about everything I've left. And I know it's not easy, but through it all you still love me. And I drive on, I keep heading down this lonely road. And the wheels keep on turning, and the miles keep dragging along. My mind takes me back, and we're wrapped up in each other's arms. And I know that I'll hold you tonight. When I close my eyes with Oklahoma on my mind. Soon I'll be headed north on 271. And I'll start to drift away again. My love is back in Oklahoma, and she's waiting on me there. And I drive on, I keep heading down this lonely road. And the wheels keep on turning, and the miles keep dragging along. My mind takes me back, and we're wrapped up in each other's arms. And I know that I'll hold you tonight. When I close my eyes with Oklahoma on my mind. And I know that I'll hold you tonight. When I close my eyes with Oklahoma on my mind.
Check it out. HD 94.7, Two Gun Justice in studio. Where did the name come from? Story next. Here we go. Let Me Love You off the brand new record. Good Man Down. It's the title. This, Let Me Love You on HD 94.7. HD 94.7, Two Gun Justice. Let Me Love You, Will Payne.
Yeah.
Your name?
Clint.
Okay. he cheered for me.
Sam.
Will Payne.
Clint.
Woo!
Sam.
Paul.
Mike.
All right, Two Gun Justice in studio. All right, now first of all, where did the name for the band come about? I know there's got to be a great story.
Oh God.
Well, we
It was
had our
almost
first
jail
gig.
time.
Yeah, we almost had a killing. There was gunplay involved.
Yes.
And anyhow, we had our first gig set up, and we've been practicing in our little rehearsal studio in this little cramped spot, And I kept telling the guys, I said, guys, the venue needs a name. We have to come up with a name. And everybody had ideas, but nobody liked everybody else's ideas. And anyhow, just as a joke, I'm very cautious with firearms. I was
Yes.
raised around, but
Yes.
I went in and I had a pistol. I just put it in the back of my pants, and I walked in and I set my guitar cases down. I shut the door behind me, and I pulled the pistol out and just held it up and said, nobody's walking out of this room until we have a name
For the band. Yes.
Well, Mike is a officer of the law.
Okay.
And he pulled his pistol out and said, "We'll shoot our way out." Just joking. Nobody was really going to kill each other. Nobody was
As far
pointing
as you
guns
know.
at each other. Children,
Yes.
do not do this at home.
That's right.
Anyhow, Mike said, "Okay, everybody, put your guitars and stuff down." Jess, you had a whole bunch. This was a guy that was in the band with us for many years. Great guy, good friend,
Co-writer of ours.
co-writer of some of the songs on here, and
Cool.
and the writer of two of these songs actually. Anyhow, he's like, Jess, don't you have a notebook with some name ideas? He's like, yeah. So he goes reading through all this long list of names, and he gets down to Two Gun Justice. He's like, put the notebook up. We're done. That's,
Wow. What a great story.
And anyhow, so yeah, that's how we got the name. So,
right.
and no musicians were harmed in the making of this story.
That-
I would like to point that out.
See, there you go. You learned something new tonight. HD 94.7. It's the debut album for Two Gun Justice. The name of the debut album is Good Man Down. And the next track up that we're going to play is Oklahoma's Not Far. But this was a song that almost didn't make it because it didn't exist until you were at the studio or the night before you
Yeah.
go in to record.
Yeah, our engineer, he called us. We had 6 songs or 7 songs, I guess, and we thought, we'll just record those, and when we get those done, we'll go back and record 3 more. And the engineer promptly told us Wednesday night that no, that's not the way it's going to work. It'll cost too much money. Have 3 songs Friday. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I tell all the guys, start writing. I don't even care if it's bad. We'll fix it, whatever. Just get 3 songs down. We got to have them. And I go to my room and I ask my wife. I said, my wife, Tara Stewart, she helped me write 2 of the songs that are on the album, actually. And I told my wife, I said, we got to go to my music room. We got to write some songs. So we went in there and we wrote a song. And anyhow, we finished that, and I texted the guys, said, all right, guys, what do y'all get? And they was like, oh, man, we didn't get anything. I was like, Tara, we got to go back to the music room. So this is Thursday night. We got to be there
Wow.
Friday.
Wow.
And anyhow, she helped me hash out Oklahoma's Not Far. And
This one we had tossed around earlier.
yeah,
and
Mike
just
actually
never-
come up with the hook.
Yeah, we never put it together, and Paul and Tara did such a great job. The song just came together, and it's an amazing tune.
Check it out.
It really is.
It's next up. Here we go. Two Gun Justice, HD 94.7. Check it out. Two Gun Justice. Oklahoma's Not Far. My name is Will Payne. What an honor to be with these guys.
Clint.
Sam.
Paul.
Mike.
Blake.
And this is the debut, the radio debut of Good Man Down, the entire record. And they can get it about anywhere, right? Anywhere you can
Yes.
buy digital records. You're sold out of hard copies, vinyl, 8 tracks. Those are all sold out, but there's been another order, correct?
We will have vinyl.
That's right.
Yes.
We will have vinyl.
Yes.
I believe in the return of vinyl.
I do too.
That's right.
All right. Mixtapes available later.
Yes.
Just get ready. It's going to happen. Two Gun Justice. All right. Next up is So Easy. Tell me about it.
Oh,
It's written about a crazy woman.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody
crazy.
has one of those in their lives, I guess. But anyways, no, the song fell together. I wrote it, and it all came together. And anytime a bass player, a bassist, writes a
Hi.
song,
Yeah.
yes, it's always an interesting layout of chordage. So we'll see what you think about it.
So Easy. Two Gun Justice HD 94.7. HD 94.7, Two Gun Justice, So Easy. And Sam, you just got a promotion. Did you know that? You realize that? You just got
Yeah. Little did y'all know, which y'all didn't hear.
Yeah. right, so we're doing the radio debut of Good Man Down. You can download it digitally. New, fresh, hard copies are coming. But how refreshing is that? Ouachita, you brought it out, you sold it out. That's got to feel good, right?
Oh,
Yeah, and it was kind of it just happened. That's when our album was ready, and we was like, well, we haven't planned a CD release party, so on stage, I was like, here it is. This is our release party. Welcome to it.
We had a long line at the back. Waiting to get shirts and CDs.
That is so awesome. Two Gun Justice in studio, HD 94.7. You played with Stoney. I thought that was kind of interesting because, Stoney kind of came out of that Red Dirt sound of Mike McClure, Cody Canada, Jason Boland. And I thought this was so cool when I saw this as one of the tracks coming up. We're gonna play Never Been to Spain here in just a little bit. McClure used to record that all the time and play that publicly and his set. And I've always felt like it was a country song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because it was written by a country man.
Well, and there's a reason that's the one we picked. I mean,
we'll talk about that before we play it. That's coming up. I promise we'll get there. But that's one of the reasons why we've always played it here on HD 94.7.
Yeah. That's a good song.
It's a great song coming up. But you get the Two Gun Justice version of it coming up, which can be a lot of fun. And there's a great story behind, and be front, and behind, and all around
and
that
in the
song.
middle.
You don't want to miss that part. But first, Sweet Temptation.
I hate to tell why I wrote this song because I need to guard the safety of others. No, I wrote this about a cousin of mine who was going through some trouble. I have a very happy marriage, so it's really hard to be a country music songwriter when you have a great marriage, so I have to feed off other people's stuff. And anyhow, the first line, she must think I don't give a dang. I guess I don't know if I can say the word.
You just did.
No, the other version.
Oh,
anyhow.
okay.
Anyhow, he said that, and I took that home, and I thought, well, that's the first line in the song, and anyhow, I just took it from there. Basically, what he said, I put it to a song that day, and as turned out to be Sweet Temptation.
I don't know if I've ever had any temptation that was sweet.
I'm not going there. Two Gun Justice, HD 94.7. Check it out, Sweet Temptation. HD 94.7 in studio with Two Gun Justice. Blake's hot. This weekend is the Watermelon Festival weekend for Valiant America. If you've never been there, definitely check it out. A lot of fun. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. A lot of fun. I'm going to be out there. I looked at the weather again, like 80, 89.
Yeah, cool front.
I was talking to.
Hey, I'll tell you, the last time we played it,
Yes.
it was like 189.
That's what Tracy keeps telling me. I'm like, oh, wait, every time I've been, it's been like 80, 89, like a little rain cover and clouds. And
It's that snowman effect.
Yes.
Exactly.
We do have a surprise for the Watermelon Festival as well.
This weekend.
Yes,
we
Friday
do.
night.
Fantastic.
Yes, Friday night.
Friday night.
We will be playing Friday night at the Watermelon Festival.
Getting our gospel on.
We will be playing gospel music
That is fantastic.
for some of the fans and
Absolutely.
fans.
Do the Watermelon Queens know this?
Probably not yet.
Okay.
I used to be the Watermelon King.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Congratulations.
Kiss the ring.
Yes. As they have all just kissed the ring. Okay,
Yeah, they all did.
That's pretty interesting.
That's how I rule, with an iron fist.
Well, then come on out Friday night. If you're in the sound of our voice, all you have to do is get to Valiant, and then it's Dalton Street North, and then look for that giant water tower and hear the sweet sounds.
That's right.
Coming out of the trees and the watermelon. And then, of course, on Saturday, bring the whole family up. I'm not kidding you. Load the dog up, the uncle, the aunt. I mean, come on down.
Your pan ferret.
Yes.
Hurdle.
And what we'll do is we'll get you some ice cold watermelon. I don't think Lisa's going to be cutting it up this year, but nonetheless, they have taken the honorary machete and passed it on to another generation, and they will be using the machete to cut the watermelon. By the way, that's the easiest way to cut watermelon.
Yes.
Just line
Very
it up,
rapid.
and off you go.
And it's the most stress-relieving way.
Absolutely. Feels good.
I prefer a cleaver or a sledgehammer.
Yes. Yeah. If you have to feed a lot of people.
Gallagher
Gallagher has just reached the building. All right, next up is Honky Tonk, Two Gun Justice. 94.7, Two Gun Justice and Honky Tonk. All right. So we're moving right along. Coming up, Never Been to Spain. Cannot wait to hear your version of it that's on the record. Now, coming up, we've got a couple of stories. We've got to talk about that. But I want to ask you one thing. Did y'all have to call or write or say, hey, we want permission to put the record? Do you have to do that anymore? Or it's just a matter of,
Oh, yeah.
you send a check later?
No,
or?
you have to.
Okay.
You have to have permissions and mechanical licenses and everything else.
All right.
He does all that stuff.
Oh,
He's
good,
a
good.
business-minded guy.
That's fantastic that you have somebody in the group that's willing to do that.
I'm a ham-fisted slack-jawed guitar player, so.
Congratulations. And on the last one, Honky Tonk, who played steel?
Samuel.
Good job, man. You been playing that thing long?
Actually, 2 years.
Fantastic. It's kind of a lost art.
Yes.
Man, I've never met anybody that was my age that actually played it. I'm 22 years old, and most people I see that play it are usually, up in their 70s or 80s.
I agree. Roger Ray is so
Yeah.
old now. I mean, but the guy was young when he started playing.
Yeah.
And he's
See,
not.
I was going to take it up, and then we
And?
found him, and I was like, "Psst, I'm selling my steel."
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sold it.
So did you get a good deal then?
Well, I don't know. I got a pat on the
He's
back.
got a much nicer steel than I had.
Aw. All right, so here we go. The Only Time I Drink is the next single up. What's the story behind this one?
I hate to almost say there are a couple people in my life that also had some crazy women. And anyhow, there's a lot of crazy women out there, as well as men on equal opportunity. But anyhow, they went through a divorce, and the whole storyline behind this is the only time I drank was because of you. But now you're gone, so it's not that hard to quit drinking when the crazy gets out of your picture.
Two Gun Justice HD 94.7. Woo-hoo. The Only Time I Drink, Two Gun Justice HD 94.7. Man, thank you all very much for coming in studio and hanging out with me. It means the world to have you guys in here because, for us here at HD 94.7, it's nice to know that, there's a music scene going on. And,
Yeah.
That's what, our family's been about for 50, 60 years in the radio business. It's always been about, bringing the music to the people. And then, coming into an area, and this area was new to us. In the sense of being there, we've always had properties that would radio stations that would reach the area, but this was now one that was in a home,
Yeah.
in the area. So it means a lot, and then to see you guys doing well, and not just with a brand new record, but going out and doing some touring and a great fan base following you around, and then you do bring some hard copies out, and they sell out. That's just a wonderful thing. So
Yeah. We've been very fortunate and blessed.
outstanding.
And we're glad to have a station that supports local musicians.
Absolutely.
Such as 94.7. So.
Absolutely. So I just got to borrow your steel player for a little bit. We need some new steel stuff done for the station because it just sounds right.
Yeah.
Nobody's using steel guitars anymore in their radio station stuff. So,
Yeah.
So we're really happy to do that because it matches with a lot of what we play. All right. So we're coming in. I saved this track to the last. I don't have any idea how they're lined up on the record, but where is Never Been to Spain on the record?
Number 10.
Number
That's
10. Is that the last one too?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, y'all are brilliant.
Yep.
So we saved it for the last one
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Because I wanted to get the story behind this because this is kind of interesting. Song was written by Hoyt Axton, which was May Axton Bourne, or May Bourne Axton, whatever. Which is like, it's crazy to think about how this is all related.
Yeah.
Because May Axton wrote for Elvis, right? What was it, Hound Dog?
I think so, yeah.
And so, and then her son comes out and he becomes a songwriter too.
Right.
Written some incredible stuff. So Hoyt Axton. So what's the story between Two Gun Justice and Never Been to Spain?
We were in Gillies, and we were playing, and we knew that Three Dog Night was in the Grand Hall, And anyhow, we're up there playing
In Durant, Oklahoma.
in
Yes.
Durant, America.
At the Choctaw Casino.
And anyhow, I noticed that this man just walks up on stage, and I was like, what in the world? And I look, and Mike just kind of heads him off. Well, I saw a name tag and a suit, and I was like, well, he's important, so he can stay. And anyhow, he's doing this
hotel manager.
hand gestures, and it was getting rowdy out there, not bad, but, it's a good crowd. And I'm just picturing, oh, man, he's saying, this is getting too crazy. I'm fixing to kick y'all out here. You're all fired.
Done!
Anyhow, but what he was telling us, he said Three Dog Night is directly through there, and they're listening to you, and they wanted me to come over here and tell you that they're digging it and want to know if they could come sit in with you. And it was like, I told him, I said, and you said yes how many times?
I think I said a few adverbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil, a little bit.
Adjectives. Yeah.
You better get that right.
Maybe
Your
maybe a
stepmom's an
prepositional
English
phrase.
teacher.
Yeah. Whenever I said yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
But anyhow, it rocks on, and we told him, said, yeah, just send them on over. Well, it gets up to 3. That Never Been to Spain is on our set list, and I was like, do we do this?
Yeah.
Is this okay? So I didn't want to say Three Dog Night's right over there, and we hope they enjoy it. So I just kind of alluded to it. We hope that Three Dog Night, if they ever heard our song, would like it. And we're playing the song, and I told the guys into our talkback mic, I said, if you've never played it great before,
here's your chance.
hammer it.
This was my first show.
First gig.
Yeah.
Woo, no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
no pressure.
They're standing in front of the stage.
Yeah, it turns out they were
The whole
there. I
band,
saw them, and I
Right
thought,
beside
I bet
me.
that's them.
Yeah.
Right
Wow.
next to me.
Yeah,
like,
so here's the
Within
real
reaching
deal
distance.
watching us play their stuff, you know, and that was a pretty big
They
rush, and we
wouldn't-
thought we got to do it.
They
you
wouldn't
know.
let them get on stage with us though. They
Aw,
were
man.
afraid. They were afraid that
The place would go
15,000 fans that just watched them might jump over the walls.
Security risk.
Yeah, so didn't have the staff, whatever. But it was awesome.
Wow.
It was
yeah,
epic.
It was pretty
It was
cool.
epic.
And then not even 6 months later, one of the singers died, you know, and that was kind of tragic. I
And
would've-
we had some ties to the song. Clint, our acoustic player, Clint is actually a cousin to the writer, to Hoyt Axton.
That's cool.
So
And he's a
we had-
McCurtain County
yeah,
boy,
and
you
it was
know, I mean,
written. It was
America.
written right here. It was written right here at home.
Isn't that cool?
So yeah. So what better song to
You
put
gotta
on there?
do it.
That's
you
right.
know?
Absolutely.
And it touches so many generations. I mean, from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Who
on
don't
up.
like that
Yeah.
song?
Everybody loves the song, so it's on there.
All right, here we go. The final track, Two Gun Justice, brand new record called Good Man Down. Check it out. Never Been to Spain. HD 94.7.
Grateful Head.
Check it out. Never Been to Spain. HD 94.7. Two Gun Justice in studio tonight. How quickly an hour goes by. Amazing. Appreciate you all very much for coming in and
Hey, we
debuting the
appreciate
record
you.
Yeah,
with
we
us.
appreciate you.
Check it out. It's called Good Man Down. Look it up everywhere you find music. And then hard copies are going to be coming back around very, very soon. We have an idea when the next shipment of hard copies will be?
It should be within the next 3 weeks.
Fantastic. And then after that, will they be able to pick them up at shows?
Yes, sure. They can call us. They can email us. They can Facebook us. Get us on Instagram.
Fantastic.
Yeah, anything like that. We'll get an album to them if they don't have a way to download it, or if they just want a hard copy. And then we'll also be coming out with some vinyls
Cool.
for limited purchase.
We would love to have one.
Yes,
here.
we will
Absolutely.
bring you one.
Absolutely. We'll come back and we'll fire it up here in the big studio. Thank
Yes.
you all very much. Appreciate it very much. Social media. Where can they find you online?
TwoGunJusticeMusic.com is our website page, and it's the number 2. Also, we have a Facebook page, obviously,
And
like everyone's
Instagram.
grandma.
Instagram.
And Instagram and Pinterest. I don't think anybody does anything on Pinterest.
Everything's
But,
basically Two Gun Justice music.
the number 2 Gun Justice Music.
Besides Blake, you can call him. He's single.
Yeah.
It's our drummer.
Anytime.
Oh, and the steel player. Steel player.
Let me
sings
tell
too.
you, he is one sexy piece of man.
He's really good with his hands.
Shout outs for you all. Anybody else? Did I miss anything? Anybody? All
We-
good?
We would like to plug our next shows.
Yes,
So
absolutely. Where can they see Two Gun Justice?
The 12th of August, we will be at the Grateful Head Pizza in Hochatown, Oklahoma. The 18th and 19th, we will be in McAllister at the Choctaw Casino. And we've got a weekend off after that. So, but just, I know, right?
That's
But
awesome.
that just
Come and
gives-
get your groove on. Yeah.
Come get your groove on.
Two Gun Justice radio world premiere of Good
Yes.
Man Down. Check it out. HD 94.7.